Hello guys, how are you all doing? Hope you're well. Yes, today I'm doing a makeup tutorial. So I'm starting off with moisturising my face. I'm using the Bobbi Brown, what's it called again? Enriched Vitamin E moisturiser. So it's like a moisturiser and primer together. So just moisturising. Make sure you moisturise your face, guys, no matter what skin type you have. If you're dry, oily, or combination, always make sure you moisturize. Then I moved on to priming my face with the Mcgrath primer, and yes, primer is used to, you know, set that foundation to build upon. This is a new step for me. I don't usually do this, but I decided to set my primer with a loose setting powder from Mcgrath Labs, and just setting the primer in and to get rid of any oiliness or shininess. Yeah, and then I'm now just placing my foundation. I mixed Beauty Blender foundation and my Becca foundation together to give me the coverage that I want. And yeah, so I'm just blending it in with my Real Techniques expert face brush. I love this brush so much, it's really good, guys. If you're looking for inexpensive brushes, please check out Real Techniques. They've got amazing brushes. So yes, making sure that you pack that all in, blend it all out. Yeah, if you're blending and your arms are not hurting, then you're doing something wrong. Just know that you're doing something wrong. But yeah, make sure you blend everything in well so that there aren't any harsh lines or streaks or anything like that. So yes guys, I'm here doing my concealer. So my first concealer is the Dior, I think it's the Backstage concealer, and just placing that in all the areas that I want to bring forward, so highlight. And I'm going with a lighter concealer. This is the Benefit Boing concealer. It's a little bit lighter, so you know, for that extra pop of highlight. And then you just want to blend it out. I'm using another Real Techniques expert face brush to blend it out. And then what I usually do is I'll blend it out with one brush, and then I use my brush that I use to blend out my foundation, just to smooth out the edges and make sure like it's all seamless. You don't want harsh lines anywhere. So with my under eye foundation, I like to let it sit a bit, and then I take it up right to like my hairline upwards, just to give that nice lift. So nice and bright. Yeah. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've done a makeup tutorial, so I thought I will do one for you. And I really loved how this look came out at the end, and yeah, I'm loving it. I've really been into like cool tones on my eyes lately, and yeah, I think it's just beautiful. So a lot of like greys and like mauves and all those kind of colours. I love it. So yeah, blending, blending, blending. Make sure no harsh lines are in sight. We don't want to see that. Yeah. Here I'm using my Fenty loose powder in the shade Honey. And I'm just setting it first of all with a brush. So I'm not baking, I'm setting it in. I'm just pressing the powder into everywhere I highlighted. My smile lines and all of that, to just make sure that stays in place. Now I'm going in with my Mercier setting powder in honey, translucent honey, and now I'm sort of baking. I'm using a powder puff and I'm pressing the powder in to my skin to give like a nice highlight, and this helps with like breaking up of the foundation and concealer. So yeah, I know a lot of people do not like baking anymore, but I only bake when I'm going out, you know, and I'm going to be out for a long time, when I want my makeup to last and I don't have to touch up or anything like that. So that's when I bake. I'm just cleaning the sides of my nose so to yeah, remove any extra powder. Here I'm just setting the rest of my face with that same honey powder from Fenty Beauty, and yeah, just setting the rest of my face where I didn't highlight, so setting the foundation. So if you are oily, you definitely want to set your face with powder to remove any shine and oiliness. I'm using my favourite bronzer of all times, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Bronzer. It is so beautiful. I'm in the shade Tan, and it is just so gorgeous. I love this bronzer so much. It was like, it's so soft, and no matter how much you pack on, you put on, it doesn't get muddy. It doesn't look muddy. It doesn't look horrible. It's just really flattering to my skin, and I love it. So I'm just putting that everywhere I want to contour and bronze, and yeah, where I want the light to sink in, basically, to give me structure. So I'm just putting them on the sides of my nose, my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, and yes. Now with that excess powder underneath where I was baking, I don't sweep it off, I press it into the skin, and yeah, that just reinforces the staying power of the powder, so as to not make my concealer and foundation underneath move. And yeah, just want everything to be nice and smooth and no harsh lines, so blend it all out, guys. And I love the smell of Fenty Beauty products. Have you smelled the Fenty Beauty powder? It is amazing. It smells so beautiful. But yeah, here I'm just using a big fluffy brush to just blend everything in, and you know, just have everything just look seamless and beautiful. Giving more structure to my cheekbones. Here I'm using those two blushes. Guys, I'm gonna link all the names of the products that I use in the description box, so make sure you check that out. So yeah, I'm just putting the blush on. Kind of went a bit overboard with the blush, so you can see like it's left like a little mark. It's really pigmented. Like the Juvia's Place blushes, they're very pigmented, so be careful. So yeah, I had to go in off camera to really blend it in so that I don't look like a clown. But yeah, it came out nice and beautiful after. Now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills glow kit. I'm using the highlighter from that kit, and I'm placing it everywhere I highlighted: my forehead, chin, nose, top of my lip, and the tops of my cheekbones and the apple of my cheeks. So yeah, you know, I love to glow. I love to glow. So this is the eyeshadow palette I'm using. It's also from Juvia's Place. I think this is the Mauve's palette. So yeah, just mixing the top matte colour at the end and then the bottom matte colour at the left hand side at the bottom. I'm just mixing them together, and I'm placing it into my crease to be my transition colour. I like to go in a couple of times, like a few times, I think I went in maybe about four or five times, just to get the intensity that I wanted in my crease with that colour. It's so nice and soft and cool toned, and I love it. Like, it looks like a pale brown in the pan, but it's coming off like a bit grayish, but that's what I wanted. I really like that look, and I love this palette. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, just keep on going back and forth, blending. I'm using the fluffy blending brush. This is from Beauty Blender, and yeah, so just keep on going back and forth with that shade to get the intensity that you desire. And yeah, just pushing it into my crease and just loving it. Now with a different fluffy brush, I think I got this from an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm just using the darker grey matte shade below. Sorry, you can't see it. The frame is cutting it off, but it's I think it's the middle shade, the dark grey one, and I'm just put it in the outer corners of my eyes, only halfway into my crease, and I'm building that colour up for some depth and some intensity. And yeah, I just love it. I know that looks so disgusting, like it looks so disgusting when I'm blending my colours out. It looks like I'm really digging into my eyes, but really I'm not. I'm being really soft and gentle with it, and the brushes are really nice and soft. So yeah, so just blending out the edges and just making sure that that is smooth and blended in well. I'm just extending it out, like making sure like it's a wing shape. So I'm extending it out past my eyes, past my eyebrows, going upwards to give it a lifted look. So whenever you are blending anything around your eyes, you always want to go upwards, like a lifted look, you know, blend upwards. That would make you look very nice and structured, and it's beautiful. I love it. Just using some black gel eyeliner from Makeup Revolution, putting it in my waterline and just lining my waterline with that. And yeah, I love this black gel liner from Revolution, Makeup Revolution. It's so black, and yeah, I go in a couple of times to get the intensity that I desire. And I'm also pulling it out to kind of create a wing. Now I'm blending with that same grey, dark grey shade. I'm blending the under eyes just to have a cohesive look, to bring the colours together, and yeah, to just smoke out my bottom lash line. I love a nice smoky eye. And now I'm just doing some finishing touches to the top and blending everything nicely. Going in with that first brush with nothing on it, I'm just blending everything together. So like I keep saying, we don't want any harsh lines. We want everything to be nice and seamless. Now I'm going in that middle shimmer shade and I'm putting it into my inner corners, the tear duct area, and I'm just like pushing it in there and giving myself a bit of a shine, a bit of a shimmer in that inner corner. Guys, if you see me looking off to like the sides, that's where my mirrors are. I've got two mirrors, so I've got one to my left, I've got one to my right. So I always like looking at my makeup from different angles. So yeah, just make sure that everything is blended from every side, you know. You always want to look at yourself from different angles when doing your makeup. Here I'm just placing some eyelashes on, some false eyelashes. Guys, I am not the best at putting on false lashes. I'm still struggling. No matter how much I've been practicing, I struggle a lot with putting on eyelashes. So yeah, this is the best I could do. I think it turned out, I think it came out alright. I think I did alright with that. I can't remember the lashes, but I will definitely make sure to leave it in the description box down below if I do remember. I think it's from Beauty Doll or Doll Beauty, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll definitely, no, I think it's Unicorn Beauty, but anyway, I'll leave it down in the description box. So yeah, I lined my lips with the Makeup Revolution lip liner in the shade TGIF, and now I'm just using Natasha Denona lipstick in Liron, I think the shade is, and this is Nabla lip gloss in District, I'm guessing. Here I'm just using the Pat McGrath's Labs Black Star mascara to just blend my natural lashes with my false lashes. I put a nice beauty spot on with like a liquid liner, and then sprayed my face with the Badescu setting spray, and yeah, that is the final look, guys. I hope you like it. I really enjoyed this look. I thought it came out so beautiful. I love the greys, I love the nice pink cheeks and the nude lips, and yeah, that's me done, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, then make sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload. Do not forget to share and leave me a comment down below. So come on in, join the TJ Isaacs family, and yes, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys, and bye bye. Mwah. See ya.
And everything falls into place. The whole